Hello there, boys and girls, and literally good morning to you, since it is morning right now. And the reason, actually, it's just spur of the moment that I got the idea to actually make this walking video because, well, for one thing, I love this street. I love Cote-Des-Neiges Boulevard, and I'll tell you why in a moment. No, this is actually the first time I think I've ever been on this street in the morning. It's like 9-something in the morning, Tuesday morning. Oddly enough, I was in the metro on the MR73 coming up from Snowdon, one stop only, and the song Tuesday is Gone was playing on my MP3 player by Leonard Skinner, of course, which I think died in a plane crash, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to do this at all, but I'm like, wow, I mean, I never, you know, usually every time I come here and it's sunny, the sun is from over there, from the northwest, you know, later in the afternoon or in the early evening. And look, you can see part of Mount Royal over there. Beautiful, just beautiful. And of course, I've done walking videos on this street a number of times. Again, I love all the action of it all. I love the fact, of course, the biggest selling point for me is that it's on a hill. It's on a hill. It's got a San Francisco feel to it. You got all these different businesses, lots of restaurants, and of course, it's a very big-time melting pot of Montreal here. All kinds of people, all kinds of backgrounds. I got the wind behind my back. Oh my God, it's beautiful breeze, 19 degrees Celsius. Today is the day after the election. After the election, not surprising, the Liberals won. Not really in a majority though. And here we're at the corner of Edouard Montpetit. 9:21 a.m. Wow. Tesla becoming more and more numerous. Actually, but the reason why I came down here though also is because I'm going to the Renaissance secondhand store. I got this sort of a contract from this gentleman, came from Saint Jerome, and I never framed so many vintage Coca-Cola ads for him. I still got 3 left to do. Rest are, there's 9 of them. There's a total of 13, 40s, 50s. Made him a really good deal, but I got to frame some bigger stuff in the bigger frames, like, you know, like Life magazine size, specifically centerfold, as they say, that's 14 by 22, and those are not easy to get frames for. They always have to get bigger. So hopefully I'll luck out. But again, it's always fun to come down here, even though it's filled with the Arctic scrap, as you see here. You know, of course, there's often a lot of responses on this street too, because there's 3 hospitals, and of course, coming up one street over to the east is Fire Station 27. Yeah, I gotta have to stop at Timmy's though, get a bagel. Look at this fucking moron here. Look at this guy. You're a moron, and you're holding a mop on top of that. Hey, like I always say, you get hit by a car, man, it's your fault. Once again, as I read somewhere, you know, it seems like a lot of things that seem that were wrong in the past have become right. Is it because the magnetic poles have shifted, as some scientists would believe, and is affecting people's moods? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. You know? Gotta always tell myself to take things slow, because the past 2-3 weeks were friggin' terrible in terms of the pericarditis, which, if you haven't heard me say before, you're not familiar with my videos, it's an inflammation of the wall of the heart, the sac. It's a pain in the ass, really. And every time I think I'm done away with it, like I did before for like a month or weeks, it comes back and bites me in the ass. Lovely church, you know. Electrotech. Anyway, that Renaissance store, I don't know if I'm going to walk all the way down there. That's a pretty good walk. I'm not sure about that, frankly. Might have a customer of mine might come over later, which is really needed. Actually, I'm glad I mentioned it, because sales have been terrible for the past week. And that reminds me, I never mention it, but go to my Retro Old School homepage, especially if you're a big fan of mine, you're into vehicles and all that, and click on the link for Kijiji, and you'll see a lot of items I have for sale, mostly vintage ads and some of my original photos, 8x12s, but mostly original vintage ads, and you know, priced fairly, and I make also good deals, good bundle deals. And or of course you can find me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook, and then you'll find my profile to see what other pretty much the same stuff I have for sale there. Yeah, Lebanese food. This is really cool. I admit it, I get up early, but I'm never out early, you know, like I'll get up at 8, but I'm never, you know. Look at that, this whole building's for rent, it looks like. Repair squad. That's hilarious. I love these exaggerations today. The repair squad. It's like, you know, you see these ads, you know, when I was doing job hunting there, I would see these ads for, I would see these ads for, like, to work at a Subway restaurant. I say, we're looking for a sandwich artist. Get the fuck out of here, a sandwich artist, for Christ's sake. You're making a goddamn sandwich and they're calling it an artist. Again, maybe the gentleman next to me will agree with me. It's exaggerations. It's blowing everything out of context today. It's just so stupid. What a stupid thing. What's the future going to be like? I don't even want to live. Listen, me, I'll tell you something. I come to a point where I live every day, day by day. I don't even want to think about the future unless it's my own. And I used to know a guy who worked for that company. He was like the best friend of my uncle. Hello, mon coco. I think Ben told me about that place. Look at this. This is one of my favorite intersections. Look how far this view goes right here. Let me zoom in here with my amazing zoom. Yeah, that guy really didn't want to be my shot. He walked right behind me. Yeah, does not interested at all. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that gorgeous view. Yeah, we're zooming in all the way down. You can see the CP still has some auto rack train cars there on the CP line there, and that's zooming north up until almost Jean Talon. I'm gonna stop at the Timmy's over there. Yeah, hang tight. Oh, that's the way it is in the city, man. How many times you gotta go, but you can't, right? Somebody's in there, the door's locked. I said, well, you know, there's plenty of places around here. There's another Tim Hortons down there, 2-3 blocks away anyway, so it's all right. I can wait a little bit longer, even though, of course, somebody once told me that, he says that actually, I think it causes prostate cancer if you wait too long to hold it in to go to the bathroom. So, yeah, quelle surprise. I think everything's bad for you today, eh? I didn't even tell you what street this was here. This is Côte Sainte-Catherine there. Not to be confused with St. Catherine Street downtown. Look at this. This thing's broken, right? It's supposed to be an ad here. Considering how much these goddamn shelters cost, they cost a fortune. They don't even get me started on that. Misappropriation of public funds. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this used to be a grandiose time though on this street in terms of you would have all kinds of classics. Of course, you know, if I had lived here much more a long time ago, it would have been GM New Looks and classics. And, you know, the good old days of transit when buses were comfortable and decent and reliable instead of these pieces of shit. I even had a driver one time, I took a bus, one of these buses, he says, you know what he said to me? He's driving, he says, this is the worst buses the STM bought. That says a lot, man. When you hear it from a bus driver or especially a mechanic, oh, what are you gonna do? Hey, I was born right here, man. Christmas Eve, 75. Yep. The old Jewish general, and the funny thing is, I ain't Jewish. And I find that funny because, like I just said, my birthday's on Christmas Eve, you know what I mean? Like the Jews, they don't celebrate Christmas, really. They celebrate Hanukkah. You know? Oh boy, look at this, eh? Massive deconstruction. That Krispy Kreme, that still exists. And I'm surprised I haven't seen any ambulances responding. Or police, or fire. I'm not in a rush. Like I said though, I'm hoping my guy's gonna come maybe later and buy some ads there. I gotta pick up the business there. I work harder on that than ever. Advertising stuff and, you know, being more and more efficient on that, and how and where and how long I spend on that, and how I take the pictures or where I take them, and lighting, all this stuff, you know? Oh, there's not a common Audi. This used to be an A8. It's a V8, I believe. I don't remember what the hell it's called now. That's a big Audi, though. C'est un Audi, ça! You're gonna make me love somebody else if you keep on screwing around like you do. Ooh, what the heck is this? Is that a Lexus? Yeah, that's not a common Lexus, man. Might be from the States. A lot of people don't know that there are a lot of car models that were sold in the States, but that were not necessarily sold here. Like Mitsubishis, for example, they didn't start selling Mitsubishis in Canada up until, I think, 2007, 2008, something like that. Because they weren't very good cars in the old days. The good old days. I don't know where we're at here. Let's take a look. Kent Street or something, Clark Street. I know some of you follow my travels here on the maps there. Oh yeah, Ellendale. Zoom down here, okay, let's take a little breather. On this beautiful morning, ba-da-da, I think I'll go out for a while and just smile. Anybody who doesn't think the weather doesn't affect them, they're out of their fucking mind, I'll tell you right now. I need sun like every day practically, okay? If it's 1 or 2 days are cloudy, okay. But if it's cloudy for like a week, I'm gonna go into a depression, man. What was this place here? Is that the restaurant Blvd? No, it looks too small, eh? Very small. Lights are on. We're out of businesses here. I think it was this one, Blvd. I think probably Greek owned or some sort of patat fitted type of joint, hot dog burgers. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's something you don't see often. Look at that T-bird there. Ah, sort of funny. It's all with all those gray cars because there's a gray one I've seen repeatedly in my area. Yeah. Speaking of old school retro throwback cars, there's a Mini. Way more successful compared to that T-bird. Didn't make it long. I made it from like what, 2002 to 2004. I think I only made it like 3 years. Maybe 4, not even. Yeah. Bon matin. There's the scrap. 2013 scrap. Yeah, you know me, the nerd that I am. I've definitely filmed the elevators in the air, I'm sure of it. Probably most of these buildings anyway. JJ Salads. Okay, where's that Timmy's there? Oh, you know what? I could go to Mickey. You know what I hate about McDonald's? McDonald's is even worse than frickin' Tim Hortons, man. You go, how many McDonald's do you go into? It's like a nightmare in there. It's always busy. There's filled with people. Tons of people waiting for their orders. Ah, big pain in the ass. And it's noisy. No, I'm going to go to Tim's right here. The bathroom better be open or I'm going to start to get pissed off. I'll tell you right now. Man, that tow truck was actually towing an old Elantra that was parked right here. That's strange. I've never seen that before. I think it was a repossession job, probably. Look at this place. What a gold mine as I walked out from taking a squirt. Holy shit, there's a huge lineup. But forget about it. I'll go get a bagel or something somewhere else. Not that. I had a banana anyway and 2 coffees. I'm not starving. But breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But yet, the rich do get richer. This is a perfect example. It takes money, in this case, a lot of money, a shitload of money, to actually make money. And the funny thing is, there's the Mickey D's right across the street. And it's probably just as busy. You know? This street, I always forget what this street is. Oh, well, the sign's over there. Oh, well, it's bad. I cannot remember what this street is. Is it Lacombe, I think? I think it's Lacombe. Let's see if I can see here. I love those rare times when you got here early like this in the morning. Linton Street. Yeah. Nice looking typical, what, 50s, 40s design building there. Well, I guess I'm not going to get Timmy's. I don't know what the hell I'm going to get. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. this guy? Why are you honking at this guy for? He's got to turn, you know. Idiot. Oh wow, that's mean. Jesus Christ, you see that? Oof. No comment. You're gonna make me love somebody else if you keep on keeping the way you do. Ah, the old Van Horn there in the busy 161 route there, as you can see by all them people waiting to go west, to go to Hampstead and Cote-Des-Neiges and all that jazz. Sorry, Hampstead and Côte Saint Luc. That's class. Looks like the one Kevin had. What did I bring this dress shirt for? It's not even cold. It's already 19 degrees for crying out loud. These colorless cars, for Christ's sake. Unreal. Colorless. Colorless. Battery's good. Ooh, there's a Durango. That I like. Even though it's a pig. It's a pig. Oh, there's a street here. You can hardly see it, actually. Park over here. This street, I think I did a walking video on here. I think this is Kent Street, but all the signs, of course, are on the other side. So yeah, one of the last warm remaining days, eh? Hopefully several, though. I mean, today is did I say the date today? Shit, I gotta pay my cable bill. I just remembered. What are we today? The 20th. No, the 21st. Yeah, the 21st. That's right. I had a great weekend, by the way, with my pal Julian. We, oh my God, as you probably know, a lot of you are loyal. I saw that fire trucks parade. Saw the fire trucks parade in Il Perrot, and after that we tooled around in the towns of west of Montreal, such as Saint-Lazare, Hudson, Rigaud, and Vaudreuil. Not so much Vaudreuil, though. Here comes the scrap. And I should show it better. Hey, I got a bad zit on the other side. And then the day after that, we went to the Canadian Railway Museum, aka Expo Rail, and that was really neat to see the John Molson 1836 steam locomotive going up and down a line there, and take a little train ride there, and an old CN train car there. One car being pulled by probably a locomotive from the same age there. And you, I would never vote for you, never, that Plante. Much pissing our money away there. I don't know, I think maybe it's somebody must have made a joke to her when she got elected, say, hey, you know, your name is Plante, you should put more flowers and plants in her, and that's what they did, you know. Ah, that's where I'm going, see? Plaza Cote-Des-Neiges. Now this school bus got tinted windows on it. I must wonder if it's got some special children in there. It's usually the case, you know. Of course, you can't say retarded today because that's wrong, you know. It's politically incorrect. Of course, if I was politically correct, I'd have 100,000 subscribers, wouldn't I? I just thought it was funny how they had the exhaust pipe on these internationals exit the bumper. I always thought that was interesting. Yeah. Oh, battery's starting to go. I don't know, I'm wondering if I could get something to eat for breakfast in that place. I don't know. Holy mackerel, look how loaded that pickup is. Aïe aïe là. Ah, les pancartes sont sur côté là. The signs are on this side. Appleton. I've been to a town in Wisconsin called Appleton, actually. I remember back in the day, I used to deal with these places right before, like, direct deposit came out, you know? Where are all these people waiting here? So anyway, this street, you know, like I said, when I was zoomed in when I started, was already zoomed in almost at Jean Talon, but it does continue into the town of Mount Royal sector of the city, but it doesn't look at all like this. It's all residential, you know, very, very, one of the most wealthiest and expensive places to live in the city. Would I live there if I was wealthy? Probably not. Because it's too much in the city, frankly. Whoa, look at this. What's going on here? Are these kids Amish or are they dressed up for something? Not Amish, sorry, I meant Hasidic Jewish. Whatever, I talk too much. You see what I mean? This is the melting pot of the city. Cote-Des-Neiges, NDG, specifically areas like this, makes life interesting, you know? You know, if you live in a small town, everybody's white like me, well, whatever, you know, that's your thing. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Again, I would see myself living in a small town, but it wouldn't be particularly interesting, would it? What's this street called anyway? What does it matter? I gotta cross on that side. I'm gonna cross the next light. Yeah. So before I wrap this up, even though I usually say this for nothing, it's kind of like sales in a way. And I had a subscriber recently I met. He's like, why you? He's like, yeah, maybe shouldn't ask you for donations. Makes you look needy. Hey, fuck that, man. I live in Quebec, man. Okay, sales tax is 15% here. Okay, and I mean, like, man, it's no wonder Quebecois are very poor compared to other Canadians in other provinces. Holy shit, man. You know, it's not cheap, this province. Okay, their life, as you know, everything's going up. Nothing's coming down. I mean, my revenue for the month before, as I'd mentioned in the last video, man, was $379. You know, so I don't mind. I used to not like asking anybody for any help, but hey, come on, you know, life has cost a fortune today. No, I don't mind. I like people do that. It shows the love, shows the respect, and really deep appreciation. So if you want to send me something, it'd be much appreciated, like I said. And you can, of course, do that through my email, which is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. You can send me something through Interac e-transfer in Canada or elsewhere at PayPal. You want to send me cash? Hey, that's fine too. No problem with that. You know, I always get mail from people, or when I give you a little more confidence. Actually, as a matter of fact, you know, all the stuff that I send out, right? I'm a high volume seller. Well, not so much in the last week or two, but everybody always receives what I send. In Canada, of course, you know. When I used to be on eBay, in the States, a little less. That's kind of cool what they did with those staircases. Look at that, how they added that to that building. Yeah. Look at this place, eh? Kim Fat closed it. Whoa, look at that Corvette there. Holy mackerel. What's this beautiful thing doing here in this early morning? Might as well show it, eh? I'm sure I must have filmed this thing at the jeweler, probably. Take a look. Ah, that's what I love. I love when I make these walking videos and I finish on a high point, you know? Classic car. How did I know the guy was in there? You're not going to leave the car like that alone in this fucking city, that's for sure. You know, there are places, a lot of places in the world, you don't have to worry about that. You could actually, that guy looks really young. You could actually leave a car anywhere. That's another good thing about the small town specifically, not here. You really think I thought that there would be nobody in there? Come on. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more great videos, whatever they may be. Take care. Actually, you know what? Let's walk another block there because I'm actually going to the entrance there. Bibliothèque interculturelle. Bibliothèque is library. Interculturelle is intercultural. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so poor. These shoes, I bought them a few months ago at Walmart, for crying out loud. I think for like 25 bucks. They're actually comfortable, but they're a little oversized because I like 12 and a half. But they can't find 12 and a half. Don't ask me what that is in the States. There's a Harvey's. I'm not going to have it, of course, because it's not lunchtime. And I'm sure they don't want breakfast, so. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't get anything responding. Nothing. What the hell? Oh yeah, look at this. It's a Harvey's and a Saint-Cyber now. Yeah, that's a recent thing. That's it, guys. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Merci de regarder. Pour les abonnés en français, il y aura une vidéo en français. Là, une marche un jour bientôt. Là, faire ça tout d'un coup. Là, spur de moment, comme on dit en français. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay good. Bye-bye. Well, unfortunately, that second-hand store did not have the right size frame that I needed. As a matter of fact, I don't remember seeing many frames at all that had glass in them. It was mostly paintings and you know, copies, prints and stuff like that. So I figured, it just occurred to me, I might as well finish this video proper. Even though see the battery is finished there too. And look, you get to see this graffiti on this auto rack car here on the CP line. On this very, very old overpass bridge, whatever. Yeah, we got a few of these types of bridges, these really old bridges here. I could rattle off a couple. Another one that comes to mind is the Salisbury, further east from here. You know. Coming up to Jean Talon, where some of the English jokingly called Jean Talon. And I got like about 15 minutes to wait for the 92 bus. I don't think I'm going to walk to the second-hand store I got to go to. You know? Because, oh, what's going on over here? Oh, emergency work it looks like, eh? Well, yeah. Is it? Oh yeah, they got the cherry picker there. Supposed to become cloud over later on there, a mix of sun and cloud there. That's another reason why I wanted to get out there and enjoy the sun more. Bring you this video, and I was hoping to film some other stuff, but you know. Well, I figured at this point I might as well just, you know, go to the Tim Hortons that's nearby, get myself a proper breakfast because I only had a banana, and then head back to that Village de Valeur. But I prefer those Renaissance stores because it's cheaper. The villages have gotten more expensive. But like a guy told me the other day, all the places have gotten expensive. Those chains. Oh, battery finally gave out. Yeah, beautiful sky today. Damn, look at that DeVille. What? Look at this. Oh man, I filmed one of these recently. Yeah, you know why you still see a lot of old Cadillacs? Because the old men buy them and they keep them. The old men, the old women. Not a young guy who buys that and keeps it, you know what I mean? Look at that thing, it's in beautiful condition. I knew a prick one time, he had a Fleetwood version of this. Same color. Oh man, that guy turned out to be a disappointment. Maddening even. I don't even want to go there, frankly. Yeah, Jean Talon. I have to do another walk on this street one day. A lot of garages around here. High-end cars, exotic cars, Acura, Infiniti. See a lot of different stuff out here. A few antiques in the mix, you know. Right here on Jean Talon here, we're ending the shiz. I'm gonna find myself a place to sit and take a break while I wait for the 92 to go west this way. I could walk there. It's a long walk. I don't feel like walking. So thanks again for watching again, even though I mentioned it like 5 times now. Take care, be good, be well, and rock on. Bye.